You've heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I tell you not to resist an evil person. But whoever slaps you on your right cheek, turn the other to him also. If anyone wants to sue you and take away your tunic, let him have your cloak also. Whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. Matthew 5:38-41. The Pulpit Digest of December 1967 published a sermon in which the preacher made the following statement. During the First World War, the Society of Friends printed the Sermon on the Mount as a separate pamphlet without comment for distribution among the Allied armies. Both the British and the French governments banned it and forbade its distribution among their troops on the grounds that it was subversive of national policy. If true, this illustrates the dilemma of the Christian. His Lord calls upon him to accept and practice a philosophy of non-resistance in a world that operates on a philosophy of survival through retaliation. Can there be no resolution of the frustration that comes from trying to harmonize Christian ethics with the practices of men and nations? There's no aspect of life that more eloquently proclaims that the Christian is a stranger and a pilgrim in this world. Despite compromises and rationalizations by Christians, Jesus' teaching still stands. Resist not evil. If Christians through the centuries had observed the ideal of non-resistance among themselves, their influence on the affairs of this world would have been much greater. From church meetings to religious wars, Jesus' followers have violated this principle. Witness the factions in the churches, all the way from Corinth to today. Witness the bitterness between religious groups. Witness the political ambitions of Christian leaders who try to gain position and prestige. Here are areas where we can follow the precepts of our Lord. We cannot prevent the wars of the world, but we can prevent the wars that rend churches and Christian homes. If we are to practice Jesus' principles of non-resistance, this is the place to begin. And as always, think on these things.